Johnny Murray here, and welcome back to Excitenight. Tonight's spotlight, we are finally putting the spotlight on our Xbox title of the week. In my opinion, the most anticipated game right now. Starfield. Xbox's big flagship game. 20 years in the making. Bethesda's first original IP in 20 years. Starfield. Oh, man. The hype is it's my number one most anticipated game. Easily my number one most anticipated game. Not of the year, not of next year, not of the next 4 years. Any year. I don't care. It is my most anticipated game right now. And for lots of reasons. Number one, the ones I just stated. Bethesda's first new IP in over 20 years, man. They could do so much with this. They could be as creative as they want. And I love when developers can do that. All right. Number two, it's huge. It is going to be a massive game in terms of scale and scope and the things you are able to do. Number three, it is being made by Bethesda, creators of Skyrim, Fallout, Doom, Wolfenstein, Dishonored. List goes on and on. Ghostwire Tokyo, Deathloop, all those things. Bethesda's amazing, man. Bethesda is amazing. Sure, they had a misstep. Fallout 76. Excuse me. Fallout 70 sucks. But Starfield looks incredible, guys. We're going to check it out. This will probably be the longest episode of Excitenight so far. Hopefully, I can get it under 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into the trailers. Now, something to keep in mind, this game's reveals and trailers have been a journey. Was originally announced back in 2018, and it was just really a logo. It was a logo. I mean, it showed us like a planet. That was about it. But not even a planet. It was just a picture that did a lens flare, and then yeah. But after this, everybody was like, they're making a new IP. Bethesda's making a new IP. Oh my gosh. It was crazy, man. And it was being space. Fallout has never been space. It's always stuck in the ground. Skyrim's been fantasy. Sci-fi is a territory Bethesda's never really gone with, except for Doom. But that is a completely different genre and take on a game. So to have the freedom and the story, the gameplay, the music, the visuals behind Fallout and Skyrim, and put it into space, you can understand why this game got so hyped. Lens flares. It shall boost the pre-order sales. And that's it. We'll see you guys when the game releases. Thank you for watching the video. No. But yeah, so they did announce Starfield. And let's just say we went 3-4 years without seeing anything on the game. Let's just say that. Come on. June 13th, 2021, we finally see the game again. And we didn't get much again. I guess you could say we got a little look at the visuals, but it's kind of a cinematic trailer, so you can't really judge it off of that. We just got a little bit of the look of the game. That's what I say. I think the biggest thing we got was the look of the game. Kind of got a nice little vibe. But then they did give us a release date, which is crazy. But unfortunately, that release date did not stick. So we're gonna take a look here. It's really hard to do commentary and take deep dives on these trailers. From the award-winning creators Skyrim Fallout. Yep.
Helium-3 tanks checked. Seals are intact. We're still go.
First time we're seeing anything of the game.
The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast.
I mean, the
but that
graphics
we
are
have
good.
measured it.
That sandwich,
Part
though.
of Constellation now.
It's a little Austin reference there.
Family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking.
There's gonna be so much lore in this game, I'm telling you right now.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full. Check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
11/11/22. And there it was. There it was, ladies and gentlemen. So, they announced the game for 11/11/22. We finally saw the game. We saw some visuals. We kind of got an understanding of what the heck's going on. But even then, everyone was still confused like crap. And everyone just wanted so much more. And while, yes, the release date is great, the release date didn't end up sticking. It ended up getting delayed pretty much around May or June. No, it was around May, April. It got delayed and to 2023. But that didn't stop Xbox from showing a full-on 15-minute segment in their E3 Summer Games Fest showcase of 2022. And this is where we're going to actually have to talk. This is where the majority of this this Excitenight is going to happen, because there is so much to take in, so much to talk about, so much to get excited for. Some stuff I do want to criticize a little bit, because there is something of the game that God, I cannot find a good position that I'm not like overly sold on yet, and so we're going to talk about that. But let's get it going. The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that man has measured it.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your signal.
I'm gonna move.
Maintaining exit vector course. Steady till ready.
Make sure this is
Plotting jump course.
as good quality as possible.
Guidance has converged. We're looking good. Allocating auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board. Grav jump commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, snap! That's it, guys. that was it.
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful.
Todd Howard.
Time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game. As you arrive.
Oh, dude, I get so hyped, dude. I get so hyped every time I just think about things I'm gonna be able to do. All right, I know a lot of people have issue with the visuals. They say like it might look empty. Yeah, I can sort of see what they're talking. I mean, it does look empty, but guess what? That's kind of the point. To me, that's kind of the point. If we're gonna go to the moon, what do you plan on seeing there? Just emptiness, right? So when I'm visiting planets, I don't expect every planet in like just existence to be filled with millions of cities and towns and stuff. This is realistic, in my opinion. That's just me. I'm not trying to like. Look, I know this game's gonna be so hard to talk about and not sound like an Xbox fanboy because this game and like God of War, like the two games that like are just console war galore. Guys, I don't care about console wars. Console wars are stupid. It is. I literally have a PS5. I have an Xbox. I play them both. We do Excitenight every week. I cover a PlayStation game, cover an Xbox game. Please, this is not going against. I'm just saying. People that hate on certain things. I'm just saying what I think. I don't think the emptiness does not bother me. All right, it does. I think it's kind of realistic. That's all I have to say. All right, I'm not like trying to defend it. I'm not trying to defend Xbox or anything. I'm just saying what I think. All right. If we want to be honest, I think God of War has better gameplay. At least I think it will. We'll see. But who needs to compare things? All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Here we go. The smoke was a little off. And here we go.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
I personally like the emptiness. Sure, do I wish there was more? Yeah, but like that's just how it is. That's a planet. I mean, what will you guys be playing this in? Third or first person view? Let me know. I think the creatures look really, really cool. This does give some No Man's Sky vibes right here, I will admit. God, the music. If this is like the music that actually plays while you're exploring, oh man. I'll feel so cool.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Oh boy, we got some guns. I really like the design of the guns. I think they look clean, slick, so simple, but effective. Now, I will say my biggest issue so far with the game is the combat. I think the shooting looks okay. I don't really have that much of an issue with it. I just think it could be better, right? It's very much Fallout gameplay, very much Fallout gameplay, and that's not a bad thing. In some ways, I think that's actually a good thing. But I feel like it could be better. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's bad in any way, I think I'm still going to enjoy the game tons. I think the gameplay is going to be great. I'm just saying I'd like them to polish it up a little bit, adjust it a little bit. I think this puzzle right here is really neat. It's different. I just at times think the gameplay feels a little like the shooting is what I'm talking about when I mean gameplay. I think the shooting just feels a little clunky at times. Alright.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Bro, this city right here is insane. Crazy. Get a little nice look at the graphics there. And then we get some story.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC Step. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out
Ooh.
is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous, but we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
Story seems cool, man. There's like a lot of, I think, mystery that's going to be in touch with the story, which I think that's really cool. Throughout your journey, you're kind of always just trying to figure things out. And I think that'll be kind of a nice touch on what the journey you're taking will be. I think there's going to be some good characters. There's going to be some fun missions. I'm just really interested how they're going to be able to keep you engaged with it, because after all, this is a massively open world game. Meaning you're going to be able to get very sidetracked, and it'll be interesting if the story can keep you that attached to make you want to keep on doing the main quest. I know most people, 90% of most of people are probably just going to explore and do the story, which that's what I'm going to do. But there are some people that are only going to explore. They're not going to care about the story. And that's like the 10%. Or they'll just be the 5% that just like only do the story because, oh, it's big and hype. That means I have to play it. Or, oh, all my friends are playing it, so I should probably play it. Let me just beat the story and say I've played it. You can do that if you want. I know I kind of just said a voice like that's a really bad thing. It's not. If that's how you want to play it, then go ahead. But I'm just very interested how it's gonna how the story is gonna be engaging from start to finish.
Gives you a look at the stories in Starfield, but ultimately it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make, and that starts with character creation.
Yep. This looks intense. This looks. Oh yeah, this looks incredible.
You can customize all the elements of how you look. You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
This is awesome right here as well. All these perks and stuff.
It says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Being able to build, baby.
Build your own outposts.
Build your own bases, build your own stations. Oh yeah.
Survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
Yes! Build your own spaceships, customize your spaceship. This is what's up. This is what's up.
You can choose crew members.
Yes.
And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Oh yeah.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
Oh, cannot wait.
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs. From engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Yes! Oh, this game is like a dream game. That's what it is. Oh, and the flying. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. Oh, it feels so heavy. It feels real. Bro, if you're wearing headphones, I feel like I suffocate up in space, bro. Oh. Oh, and then the combat looks great as well. I'm a sucker for flying games, so. Oh, it looks so like. Oh, it just looks so epic. I don't even have words to describe the game sometimes. Oh, it looks so good.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you.
Okay. This is single-handedly the biggest mic drop moment. Dare I say, like, in gaming history. They have confirmed in these next 2 minutes of the trailer. It confirms it is in fact, and I'm gonna hold by this, the biggest game of all time. I'm not saying it's gonna be the most popular. I'm not gonna say it's live selling. I'm not saying it's the most anticipated. In terms of scale and how big the game is, I think it confirms it is the biggest game of all time. Check it out.
Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system.
Wow.
From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems.
Jeez.
1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
Over 1,000 planets. 1,000 planets. You can land anywhere on the planet. You can do whatever you want on the planets. Oh my god. What's great? There was like kind of this mixed reaction. Everyone was like, everyone was like, oh man, that's a lot of planets. That's awesome. But then there's also an after effect where everyone was like, how much variety will there be within the planets if there's that many planets? Or will most of them feel kind of bare bones? And while I feel like that's kind of going to be the point of some planets are going to be slightly less useful and less interesting. That's kind of just how it is. They then go on to show this. They just show you tons of planet variety. Tons of planet variety. Oh, yeah. Planet after planet, they all look different. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Starfield. That is Starfield, ladies and gentlemen. I decided we're not going to look at the website. We got everything we needed here, guys. It's Bethesda's first new IP in over 20 years. It is from the creators of Fallout, Skyrim, Doom, Wolfenstein, Dishonored, and more. Ghostwire Tokyo, Deathloop. It is the biggest game ever created. Gameplay looks good. The shooting, I could use a little work. The customization is insane. Just out of this world, literally. And there is so much to do. The story's interesting. The music's interesting. Visually, it's stunning. There's nothing else more we need to know, in my opinion. Oh, dude, I can't even, dude. This game just looks phenomenal. I cannot wait for it to release sometime in 2023. We do have to wait a little longer, but it will hopefully be well worth the wait. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, definitely leave a like. Comment section down below provided. We'll see you next week for the next 4 Excitenight spotlights. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Johnny Moore out. Peace.